Hi guys, and welcome to a boxing prediction video. Yes, I don't often do boxing prediction videos, but I feel like this fight's so big. This is one of the biggest rematches in heavyweight boxing history, and I feel like I've just got to do a prediction video on it. I've come to really enjoy the sport of boxing the last 2-3 years. I've watched a lot of the big fights, because I don't often do boxing prediction videos, man. I've only done two before, and that was for the KSI and Logan fights. But this is like a proper big pro heavyweight fight. Next weekend, we have one of the biggest rematches in boxing heavyweight history. Yes, we have Deontay Wilder going up against Tyson Fury 2. And yeah, I am really looking forward to this match. I was a big fan of the first fight, even though it did end in a very controversial split decision draw, which I feel wasn't deserved. I feel like Tyson Fury did win the first fight. A lot of people have their different opinions on the first fight, but for the vast majority of the first fight, Tyson Fury was just completely outboxing and giving her boxing lessons, landing all these shots in, really frustrating Wilder. Of course, what most things that Wilder did, obviously, were those two big knockdowns. He knocked down Fury in round 10, and he got that big knockout in round 12, and we all thought it was won. Then Fury just miraculously got up and kept going. Unbelievable. Mad. But overall, I do feel like Fury did win that first fight. I don't understand why it was a draw. Maybe just because of those two knockdowns, of course, and then nearly knockout in round 12. But yeah, I think Fury was robbed in the first fight in December 2018 at the Staples Center. But yeah, and here we are, over a year later now for the rematch. So of course, both guys have had two matches since then. And I'll start off with Wilder. So Wilder has had two fights ever since. He had a fight with Dominic Breazeale, which he won in very convincing fashion. He won with a first round knockout. That's what Deontay Wilder does best. Just those crazy punch power he's got, that knockout power. Knocked out Dominic Breazeale in the first round. Then he had a rematch with Luis Ortiz November last year, which honestly he didn't look that good in. I think Luis Ortiz was outboxing him for like 7 rounds. Then out of nowhere, that's what Deontay Wilder does. Boom! In the 7th round, knocked Luis Ortiz out and retained. Yeah, and then here we are. He was like, Fury, I'm coming for you next, boy. I want that rematch. Yeah. And that's what Deontay Wilder does best. I'm going to make more about this more. He's not the best technical boxer, but when it comes to his knockout power and his punches, I mean, there's probably not a stronger heavyweight on the planet. I mean, he's got 43 fights and 41 KOs. Simple as that. The stats speak for themselves. Now obviously onto Tyson Fury. Yeah, of course, Tyson Fury too has been quite a busy boy since the first fight. He had a fight with Tom Schwartz, the German, and he won with a second round TKO. I mean, with a second round TKO, he looked amazing in that fight. Like, damn, Fury's on power. And then he fought Otto Wallen in September last year, which in the T-Mobile Arena, which he struggled. Yeah, it went 12 rounds, and he got a big cut on his eye. Otto Wallen opened a cut. And yeah, he was bleeding really heavily for that fight. Even though he was obviously still winning the fight, he was on the ropes for quite a few times in that fight. Otto Wallen, honestly, that could have been a big upset. But yeah, he won. But yeah, he didn't look the best against Otto Wallen. And he still has, I think he had loads of stitches above his eye. So everyone's worrying that could be reopened for the fight against Wilder in the rematch. We don't know. After the Otto Wallen match, he called out Wilder for the rematch, and yet here we are. Yes, the rematch. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. I think it's going to be really intriguing now. They're back again. Who is going to win? Because now we know someone is going to lose this one time. There's not going to be another draw, hopefully. One of these two undefeated heavyweights are going to have their first loss. And right now, my money is on Tyson Fury. I think Tyson Fury is going to do it in this rematch. I feel like, because in the first fight, he wasn't fully in ring shape. He wasn't fully match fit. Even he admitted that. He wasn't quite fully ready to fight Deontay Wilder the first time round, even though he still outboxed him for most of the fight. And if an unfit Tyson Fury, an out of shape Tyson Fury, could still outbox Deontay Wilder for most of that first fight, then what do you think he can do to Deontay Wilder now? He's probably got a full training camp. He's had two other fights now. He's had a full training camp. He's much fitter. He's in much better in-ring boxing shape. I think he's going to do much better in this than he was in the first fight. And you saw what he did in the first fight. He outboxed Wilder for most of the fight. But that being said, Deontay Wilder, I think a lot of people saying he's better in his rematches. and he's going to learn from the mistakes he made in the first fight. He's going to learn not to not try and be outboxed by Fury. So it is really intriguing. How is Wilder going to approach Fury this time round? He can't just let himself be outboxed for most of the fight this time round. He's got to try and find out a way to counter Fury. But what you can say is about Wilder is he's not, like you said, he's not the best technical boxer. We've seen that now. He got outboxed for most of his fight with Fury. He got outboxed for most of his fight. He got outboxed for most of the fight with Lewis Ortiz. But what has Wilder got that most of the heavyweight boxers haven't got? Bam! He's got that knockout power. And it's a mean hook. He has got one of the most devastating knockouts, I think, in heavyweight boxing history. That's what he's got. I mean, even Tyson Fury said he's a crap boxer, but he's got a knockout power. That's all he's got, lad. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this fight, really am. And I love the press conferences. They've been fun, just as always. Tyson Fury's just talking crap, saying, "Oh, round two. I'm going to knock him out in round 2. I've had a dream. I can sense it. Round 2." And that's just completely talk. He's not going to knock out Wilder in round 2. It's going to be a long fight. I don't think it'll go as long as the first fight, though. I don't think it'll go to 12 rounds. I think it's going to end in a KO or a TKO. And my money is leaning on Tyson Fury to do it this time. I think he's going to knock Deontay Wilder out. In my prediction, the 9th or 10th round. But it's going to be really close, I do feel. But I just feel like Fury's going to have too much for him this time. This is a fitter, much better in-ring shape Fury, and I think he's going to have too much for Deontay Wilder this time. Even though Deontay Wilder, he still could have that. You never know. He's going to be waiting for that knockout punch the whole fight, isn't he? He's like, this time he's going to stay down. He ain't going to get back up. I baptized his ass, and this time he's going to stay down. It's unfinished business. You know, that's just what Deontay Wilder keeps saying. I loved Fury too. Like he went straight to Deontay Wilder's face. I'm absolutely shitting myself. I love Tyson Fury, man. Yeah, but yeah, I do feel like it's going to be really close. It's two very different styles. Like I said, it's Fury's technique against Wilder's power. And it was, I feel like Fury won the first fight, but it ended in a draw. But I feel like it's going to win in the fight this time round. And, I mean, that being said, Wilder, I do think, like you said, it's all Wilder's got is that knockout power. In terms of a technical boxer, he's not the best. Like, in the Lewis Ortiz 2 fight, if a 40-year-old Lewis Ortiz could outbox Deontay Wilder, then you can damn well be sure that an in-ring shape, in his prime, 31-year-old Tyson Fury is going to outbox Deontay Wilder, just like he did in the first fight, but I think he's going to do it even more in this one. So yeah, it is next weekend, February 22nd, day before my birthday, in the MGM Grand in Las Vegas. So yeah, guys, what are your predictions for this fight? Comment below, let me know. Have you got Deontay Wilder? Have you got Tyson Fury? Do you think it's going to go the distance, or do you think it's going to be a TKO or a KO? Comment below, let me know, but I'm really interested. And of course, the winner of this fight, I do fully believe that the winner of this fight is going to go on to face Anthony Joshua, maybe in a full heavyweight, heavyweight unification bout, because Anthony Joshua's got all the other belts. So I feel like it's going to be a big full unification bout, maybe at Wembley later on this year or next year. And also, I do think there's going to be a third fight with Fury and Wilder, regardless of who wins. I think if Wilder loses, I think he's going to want a rematch. There'll be a third one. Or if Fury loses, I think there's going to be a rematch there too. So it could be a trilogy. What is your predictions for this fight? Comment below. Let me know. So thank you for watching, guys. Come on, Tyson Fury, you can do it, lad. Woo!